Shalom. Giving all the praises, honor, and glory to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the occupants pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth and all truth and sincerity and diligence. Shalom. And I just want to get into this clip right here, man, where they got this guy named Mr.Beast. What he's doing is promoting the NeuraLink, okay? And basically he's promoting the NeuraLink, with this guy that's what you would call, I believe, is paraplegic, to where he can't, use his legs, but he can do things with his mind, which we know that's left-handed magic. All right, which this right here is going into the sea here, man. All right, the charagma of this devil, all right, the charagma of the enemies of the Lord, man. Beginning, with you Amalekites, bro. All right, Esau, Edom. Because this is what he's going to implement in the earth, to signify your allegiance to him. All right, but right now he's promoting it as if though it's something that's, it'll make you the coolest guy in the room to be able to move things with your mind. But we know 2 Corinthians 2:11 in the NLT says, so that Satan will not outsmart us, we are familiar with his evil schemes. And the scripture says never to trust thine enemy. All right, never trust thine enemy. And we see what he's doing. We see this, All right, our elders and apostles, beginning with Elder Tahar of the Great Millstone, has warned us about this. All right.
We're going with the $10,000 technology, NeuraLink, which is a computer chip surgically implanted into the brain, enabling people like Nolan here to reconnect to the world. So you were paralyzed from the neck down.
Yeah, and for about 8 years, I was trying to find some purpose in my life.
And then you got NeuraLink, and what has that changed?
Anything anyone can do on a computer, I can do.
And he literally does it by using only his brain. You are currently moving that with your thoughts.
Yeah, man.
I want to see you send a text with your brain.
Okay.
His hands are paralyzed, but we're going to film them so you can see they're not moving. And using the neurons firing in Nolan's brain, NeuraLink can translate those signals into movements. He just typed hi with his mind. Is this not crazy to anyone else? But that's not all he can do. So you just think left, and you're about to turn left.
Left, right, don't die.
No!
There we go.
He absolutely crushed us playing with only his mind.
I never thought would allow me to do anything like this.
So he was only playing with his mind. The dude said that his hands are paralyzed. So I could see this dude right here, taking, this devil's, charagma to be able to, and allowing this devil to install and being a guinea pig for this devil to install his technology to where he can, what he would call to live a normal life. See, because ultimately what he's going through is judgment. Okay, this is judgment from the Lord. All right. And for the purpose of that, man, he's going to take this devil's charagma, which he's already has. All right, so he's already, linked in, man. He's already shown his allegiance. All right, so he wants to, and you got so many other people out there that's like that, that's going to be looking to, to be able to do the things that they haven't been able to do for years, like walk, let's say speak, or let's say use your hands, your arms. And let's just say, say you ain't, paralyzed in any kind of way. Just say you're a normal person. But to be able to do things with your mind, that'll make you the coolest guy in the room, But that's the part, that you must understand. That's what this devil is doing. He wants to sit in the seat of the Most High. All right, and that's what we call left-handed magic right there. All right, so check this out.
I thought Elon Musk gave you a NeuraLink, bro.
I would love one, by the way. After the first couple thousand go through, I want one.
Yeah. You put one in?
Oh, 100%.
I would.
Once the NeuraLink actually works, you'll be able to make so much money that it doesn't matter how much the procedure will cost. Anyone will be able to afford it. The first few, would probably go for an absurd amount of money. Because, even if you had $0, you could just hypothetically borrow $100,000 to get it. Because once you have infinite bandwidth to unlimited knowledge, you could make unlimited money.
It doesn't scare you at all?
No, you're pretty much a robot at that point.
But we already are.
I feel like you're just making people less human.
Probably.
For sure.
See? He said he wants it, He said he want. Look at this.
Elon Musk gave you a NeuraLink, bro.
I would love one, by the way. After the first...
He said he would love one, by the way. And the way he looking at it is like, man, now you get that, man, you make so much money. right? But that money ain't gonna mean nothing, man. Money ain't gonna mean nothing in the day of wrath. Okay? But this is him promoting this. This is a thing. This is a thing now. It's not a conspiracy. Like a sea spirits, like they would say. All right, this is a thing. And this is what they will call what the scriptures call, miracles, right? All right, because that is. All right, to where you can be able to move things with your mind, you be able to, do things before, I forgot. It was one video I was watching. The way how he explained it, like before his body do it, I can't. I don't want to jack it up, But look at this, man. Look at this.
Couple thousand go through, I want one.
You put one in?
Oh, 100%.
I would.
Once the NeuraLink actually works, you'll be able to make so much money that it doesn't matter how much the procedure will cost. Anyone will be able to afford it. The first few would probably go for an absurd amount of money. It's like even if you had $0, you could just hypothetically borrow $100,000, get it, because once you have infinite bandwidth to unlimited knowledge, you can make unlimited money.
It doesn't scare you at all?
No,
You're
it's
like,
Right, you see what I'm saying? They say you have unlimited knowledge, but you see only the knowledge of what the wisdom of this world is foolish to the Most High, right? But the knowledge, and he's looking to pay for that. See, but the knowledge that we're talking about is straight from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because having this NeuraLink ain't going to do nothing for you, because it's the Spirit. The Spirit of the Lord is what matters. If the Spirit of the Lord is resting upon you, okay? NeuraLink ain't going to give you that. But this right here is tapping into the charagma, man. The charagma. Because it says in Revelations, the 13th chapter, 13, and matter of fact, I'll just start here. It says, I'm going to start at 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men, which is going back to this devil and his firepower, man. Well, tapping into Hiroshima, Nagasaki. All right, when NATO, when NATO bombed the Albanians. Look, verse 14, and deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And this devil has been deceiving. He's been deceiving, mankind since he's been in power, man. All right. That's what he be doing. And now he's at his potential of, showing forth this left-handed magic, right? Creating miracles in the earth, because for, somebody to do something with their mind, right? Just do that that's a miracle. All right. Or you was always blind, but now you can see through, the NeuraLink, and, you can walk now and all these different things. That's a miracle, right? It's Samayan. It says, where was that? I was looking at. Oh, look, it says in verse B, it says, a sign, prodigy, portent, an unusual occurrence transcending the common course of nature. So transcending the common course of nature. To go beyond, transcend means to go beyond, surpass, right? To be or go beyond the range of limits, okay? So it says to go beyond the common course of nature. So he surpassed the common course of nature for you to be able to see. Okay, so it says he had power to which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, and they're making an image, and it's going back to how America is Rome 2.0, legislatures and languages and things, how they set up, their Senate houses and presidency and all these different things. That's tapping into the image. But we see now how he's trying to mix man with machine, man, and tapping into his new world order, which is going into the image of the beast, which had the womb which had the wound by the sword and did live. See, because the ancient Roman Empire has been revived through the Renaissance period. And from the Renaissance period up until now, from the Renaissance period, what you see now is the results from the Renaissance period, okay? Because, like, again, America is 2.0. You know, every word, you know, it goes back to a Latin word, Roman numerals, same holiday, same, you know, way they did like, again, the presidency and all these different things, right? So it's living, Rome is living through America. So it says, verse 15, and he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, right? And the image of the beast is speaking because everything is going into technocratical society. And it says, and cause as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? You're going to have people are going to be physically killed or they're going to be put away, you know, excommunicated from society for not getting down, you know, with this new world order. And here's the point. It says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, which is a charagma, right, in their right hand, right, or in their forehead, right? So you're going to have to get down with this devil's decree of implementation of the MOTB, which we know is the C-hip, or, you know, you're not going to be a part of society. And it says, and that no man may buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're going to have to take this charagma one way or another. All right, whether it be in your hand or your forehead. And right now in these little videos that I just showed you, it's this guy right here is dealing with it in his forehead, which is the NeuraLink. Okay, so that's what it said. He caused them both small and great. But these are the miracles that that this devil is doing with his technology, because his blessing was the sword. He weaponizes everything, technology and the sword. You know, this is his blessing. He's living it out, and he think he's going to be successful. You know, but this is what's in the news. This is what we're seeing. Like, this is not we made this up. Like, you denying this at this point is because the spirit just not on you, man. But, you know, that's just what I wanted to get into real quick, man. Lord willing, you'll edify. Shalom.